Hey team, I just wanted to show you my office, what I've been working on. I had some shoots rescheduled, so I've spent some time focusing on my office and making it a place that motivates me, inspires me, reminds me of what I've accomplished. I can see what I want to accomplish, and like it's kind of clean, so I need to get it on video. Just kidding. People have been in my office know it's like never clean, so it's hilarious. I did a post a couple days ago with my Michigan State diploma, the 3 certificates I have. Yes, I promote 5 times and I have 3 certificates set back to promoting quickly twice a month, and a quote to go with it. And I made the post and I got a bunch of likes, so then I was able to message people and thank them for, the Facebook love and offer the opportunity to them and so forth. And this morning I was watching a video. I love some Lisa Nichols, and I actually sent this video to Kelsey yesterday for her to listen to, just because I was like, man, this is speaking to me. I need to share that with somebody else. And it reminded me things of this wall. Like she said, where people struggle is, me just posting like, this is what I've accomplished. This is what I want to accomplish. Let me help you do that. I need to put a dip in it. People don't want to just see like, oh, here you are all high on this and you're offering to help me. Like, I want to know I need to go down and pick them up. I need to show them and speak to them and speak to where they're at. So again, be vulnerable. Maybe talk of the struggle of earning some of these things, what I was feeling, where I was at, touch their emotions. That's what they're going to buy into. And that's what's going to set me apart from any of you guys, is me, being able to touch them and do all of that. So that's just kind of one spot. I think we live in a society where you feel like you're being like high and mighty or just ridiculous. I felt really ridiculous posting a picture of like, here's me with my wall of accomplishments. But we're so quick to judge ourselves, to judge, maybe you tried to go to college and you dropped out. Maybe you haven't hit your goals and got a certificate with this business yet. Maybe you're always judging how you look, what you weigh, whatever. Like right now, my hair is crazy from being outside for 2 shoots, but whatever, here I am. We're always quick to point out the negative things about ourselves that we have a hard time picking out the good things. And so then we have a really hard time putting it out there, especially on social media, but we need to, especially if you're doing good things, you've accomplished stuff, be proud of yourself, inspire others to find the good things in them. And that's kind of what I try to do as a leader. But so then I have my positivity, like just a ton of, different signs I've had made and all of that. So I have, and we've all been challenged to do our I am statements. So when I did it, I don't know, the beginning of the year and challenged you guys during the 30-day challenge, here's what I had before. I had 5 of them. Some of them I liked, so I kept them the same, and these will all come down. Like this was just for you guys to see that I started with 5. So when I redid it, I wound up with, I don't know, a bunch. And instead of saying I am signing DTs like I did before, I'm specific. I am signing runners. I need runners. So these are things that, yesterday I was a freak and I was down here as I was having pictures come up. Or people put these in their bathroom, or if you're in your kitchen a lot, like put them there and just be like, I am signing runners. I am inspiring others. I'm a badass leader. I'm changing my life. I'm worth more. I'm triple, like blah, 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 down the line. And you do, as you're saying them, like the first few times, I'm not going to lie, like just even do that. It's like, oh, that's so stupid, whatever. But then as you read it a couple times, you're like, you know what? Like this shit can happen. I am these things. And some of them are things that, yes, you already know. And then some of them are things that you're aspiring to be. So just getting that in there and in your mindset, and you're like, you know what? I am signing runners. I don't know when they're joining me to sign, but I know they're coming. I know runners are coming. Saying that. So don't think I just, because I challenged people a couple Sundays ago, like I'm not just challenging you to do it and like I don't think it's important, whatever. Like I'm doing this, and now I'm taking a step further, and I am, going to start chanting them to myself like a freak. So, and you know what? I feel good doing it. So that's what that's what matters. I love being able, I I got some new ones, new signs and stuff. But like, I can end a story, set some goals with my triple chart. And I strategically have little colored thingies on here where I need these DTs, these running DTs. And I put, the green symbolizes the 400 boxes. The pink is I need one executive over there, and then I need a blue ruby. So I'll be able to take a picture with this chart and be like, I need all of these green people. I just need to find some people that just want like $100 to $200 a month. Who doesn't want $100 to $200 a month? That's something I can post and talk about. Or, I am looking for one ruby. I need one ruby on, it's really hard when you're facing us. I feel like a weather girl. I need one ruby on my chart. Who would like to earn an average of $500 a month? Like, message me. I have a spot on my team for you. Or an executive, whatever. Like, I can get a couple posts out of this sign, or say, like, I can't believe that I have so much of this filled, and like, piece of cake, I got the rest of this. Like, that's not a problem. Like, whoo. And I can say where I've come from, like, I've had to rebuild things. I've had to start fresh. It's a constant work in progress. I can share stuff like that. I can share stuff like that with you guys and say, I get what it's like to have to completely redo one side. But you know what? It's almost done. Woo. You can make it. You can keep going. So if you have an executive chart and it crumbles, or a ruby chart and it crumbles, try having a whole leg crumble and starting over. It's possible. You can do it. So that's the kind of thing where you need to be open and talking and voicing that, not just as a leader, but, as somebody wanting to get people to join you. Let's see here. A couple of, I think I got that one. I got Diamond, my first little band, and then I have another one over here. I guess I could put them together. I don't know. We'll just keep cleaning as we go. So I have what I've accomplished, what I'm currently doing to work on, an end result of what I want right now, triple. I consider putting that over there, but it's like, nope, I need to see it right here. I need to, for this to happen, for people to join me, I know I have to be me, be you, be true, and be bold. That's what's going to make me stand apart from not only you guys, but other teams and other people. That's what's going to draw the people to me. That's what's going to draw the people that want to change their life, by me doing those things. I need that reminder. And then this is like your little dream board that you write. We used to get these in our kit, your magic number, your rank, what you're going to be able to do, payoff, dreams, whatever. So I can even take a picture of that, do a post about it, and say, like, these are my goals. I know when I hit triple and my magic number is 8, which your magic number means like, $8,000 a month commission, because that's what you average as a triple. Can't wait. These are my top 3 dreams. This is what I'm going to gain. This is what I'll be able to pay off. Somebody might connect and be like, you know what? I can only imagine what it would be like to be able to, like, dream to be able to travel one new place a year and not have credit cards. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, I'm going to watch her a little closer because I want that. Or, what if paying off student loans? Like, who does that? I know I would have read it because mine are set to be paid off when I'm 49, and be like, oh, there's a way to pay those off sooner. I want to talk to her more. I want to hear more about how she's doing it. And then we all did our dream boards. So I love these. I kind of did 2 separate ones, so I'm going to start with this one. This one, I did pictures of dreams, things I want, things that inspire me. Legoland Auburn Hills. I need to do a post because I didn't even realize that was on here until I just saw it. So that's really cool, guys. So I just took Maxton to do that. Mother love, fun things like campfires. It's too hot. We cannot do that. I want to say yes more. Maxton Water Park when I hit triple. He knows that's the deal. Traveling more, Disney cruise, eating delicious sushi. That's kind of our intermittent things all the time, hot tub things. So I didn't know the Legoland was on there, and I checked it off. It's crazy. Michigan loan debt. But I did know this one was on. Isn't it kind of funny? Put that on my dream board in January. Had no intentions that was going to happen. I have that car sitting in my driveway. Just saying, these crazy things that sound really stupid and like a waste of time and whatever. When I realized, like, oh wow, that's like the one I have outside. You feel so accomplished. You feel so good. And you're like, you know what? I can do all this other shit on here. I can do whatever I want and I imagine, because you know what? I am checking stuff off of here. It's not insane. It's not crazy. It's a focus towards what are you working towards? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to give to your family, to you, to your future? And then this is just, I like words. I love quotes. That stuff, whatever. So this is just a cluster. I did filter what I was going to say. This is just a cluster of pictures, Sometimes you have to rewire how you operate. Keep it simple. Start fresh. Boom. Winners bring the heat. Like, there's just words here. Sometimes you need to just see the word tough really big to remind you of where you've come from and what you're doing. So I can just look over here and just be like, you know what? Yeah, in Wild Ones, which is kind of my theme song for this business, which I still have to share to you guys. But I did a lot of work down here, but you know what? This now is a space that's inspiring me, and I love it. And I was down here and I was listening to that video. I watched it yesterday and I watched it again today. Which you might be like, why would you watch a 50-minute video twice? Because I pull a lot of stuff from it. It inspires me. So one of the things she talked about a lot when telling your story is saying, like, even though I've accomplished this, how did she word it? There was a time when, I wasn't as successful. I wasn't as confident in myself and what I was able to achieve. So start your stories like this, even though I've achieved Ruby, there was a time that I didn't dream I would be able to, achieve that. Or even though I'm out of credit card debt, there was a time when I didn't know I was not even able to pay the minimums on my credit card. Whatever your story is, do your highlight reel of here's the good things, but then what makes you relatable? Go your deep to explain, where you've come from. And part of what inspired me to do this was, again, the Lisa Nichols talking and her saying, she told a story in one of her videos, a different one, where she was walking by this house every day. And there was an older couple sitting out there, and then there was a dog, and the dog's like whimpering. And she's like, why is that dog whimpering? Like, what? The dog's just laying there whimpering. I don't get it. She's like, okay, whatever. The next day she walks by, the dog's whimpering again. And she's like, okay, I don't understand. So she's like, if that dog's doing it again tomorrow, like, I'm going to ask. So of course she walks by and the dog's whimpering. So she stops and she asks, she's like, what is happening? Why is your dog whimpering? Is everything okay? Like, whatever. And the old lady's like, oh yeah, sweetie, the dog is fine. It's sitting on a nail. And Lisa's like, why is the dog laying on a nail? Like, why doesn't it move if it hurts? And she said, it hurts just enough to whine about it, but not enough to move. We all get to spots in our life, in this business, in our relationships, to where they hurt just enough, but not enough to make you do a damn thing. You just sit there and you keep whining about it. So I realized with my self-talk, I had gotten into a spot where I'm just whining about this, that, and the other to myself. And instead of like, what can I do to fix this? I'm just whining about it in my head all the damn time. Well, guess what? That doesn't do anything. So I needed to be inspired. I needed to be motivated, and I needed to be pushed more to get out of my box and do different things. And I am like running on fire again. And I've had 2-3 people reach out to me, and I've been reaching out to other people, as well. And I am ready to do something different. So if you're in a spot where you're just whimpering, you're like, oh, these bills, like, I can hardly pay them, and it hurts, but like, I barely get by, but like, it's fine. Or, I need to lose some weight, but it's fine. I don't really want to put in the effort. And if you're just constantly, you're whining and you say you want change, but you're just whining, you're not doing anything, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change in your life until you're tired of listening to yourself whine about it and you're ready to do something. Now, thankfully, I am weird and I am able to motivate myself. For those of you that are not, find somebody that motivates you. It probably is not me. Maybe it is. I don't know. I know what fuels my fire is when people send me a message and they're like, you know what, you inspire me. whatever you said or what you challenged me to do, or I did this and this is what happened. I had that happen a few times this week. Like, I am just like, thank you for pushing me and whatever. Messages like that, conversations like that, that's what pushes me. That's what makes me feel awesome and keeps me going and keeps me wanting to reach out to more people so I can have the opportunity to inspire more. You have to figure out what pushes you and what will push you to stop just whining about your life. Stop just whining about the situation, or, I don't have a good support system, or I don't have people interested in the products. Stop whining about it. Go find more people. Go make more friends. There is nothing that says you can't go make more friends. Some of the closest friends I have right now in my life are through this business. They are people that I had to go seek relationships with or connect with. They didn't just come, on my lap. I had to get out of my comfort zone and get to know them and let them get to know me. So if you're like, I can't find anybody, I can't do this, that, and the other, push yourself or keep whining about it. And guess what? Nothing is going to change. No one can change anything for you except for you. Bottom line, whether it be your business, your attitude, your relationships, your health, your finances, you can keep whining like that dog, or you can move and do something. So I'm hoping you can move and do something. I'm hoping maybe you saw something in my office that you're like, oh, you know what, maybe I should do that, or, that is kind of a cool idea. Or if you find something else, I still have a little wall space. Like, let me know. I can hook some more stuff up. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.